Okay, here's a quick method for making some surface for that has some curvature that changes from flat to butt seat or something like that. So basically that right there is just an arc, at some kind of radius, 6 inches, that starts and ends at a nice planar, straight. Both these ends are completely straight, so 245 and 295, yeah. So I'll just goof off a little bit. So line continuous, I'm going to sketch horizontal. Let's just get on the end point of that one and get some there. And then I'm going to get on the end point of that one and get something there. And then I'll just translate it around. So let's see. Let's take them up in y by 0.5, right? Take those two lines up there. And they go up a little bit. And then we'll reselect this one. We'll go -1. Let's give a good curve way over there. And then we'll reselect. We'll do this one. Move it over a little bit. It's kind of a, let's undo one of them. Get kind of a sharper point there. And then, so basically you can adjust that however you want. So I'll take the blend, I'll use the blend tool. And we'll just get a nice tangent curve that goes from there to there. And then this one. So that's a nice curvature that goes that way, that follows continuity on both those lines. And let me get a mirror line there just to satisfy my mirror here in a second. Okay, so mirror by line. Okay. So it kind of looks like a butt cheek. It's going to be kind of sticking up your rear a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, so but you'll just be getting the idea. It's not going to be like a total. I'm not doing anything by exact. So let's go to the top view, and so I just took a fitted spline. Now I'm going to click there, and then now I'm going to just by dropping it down by doing two picks on those, and then do one more there. So that should give me a nice even drop-in kind of curve. And then so I'm going to translate that up, move it 10 away. So that's up in 10. And then of course I want it to come to a flat, so let's just do a line join real quick. Give me a nice straight line across the top of that. And then we'll translate that up also, right? So there's 3. So we can use cross section now. Bobcat's cross section is kind of sensitive to the differences in curves and the segmentation and what it is. So like, here we have arcs and splines and lines, and we're going to try this one right here is just a spline. So if we just cross section those 3 things like this, what you're going to want to watch for when you're using the cross section is the lines will give away your surface. So see how the perfect line curvature, you can look at that and determine, okay, everything's symmetrical, so what you have is a really nice blend that does that. Sometimes what you can get, if you've done the geometry wrong, you'll see lines like that, like this line will be a nice curve, and then over here they'll be kind of swooping towards it. You can just look at those seams that are created in the surface and know that your surface is something's kind of wrong with it. It's not but that's pretty much a nice surface that it made right there. So right there, and then now I could square, I could cut this outer perimeter. I could cut these edges off at my chair profile or something, and then that's kind of a butt seat. Now, if that's kind of, if you wanted this to go this way, or uh, you could have it blend into another smoother curve or something for the back of the seat. Like if this was the front, you could cut it off anywhere you wanted, and create your solid that way. So that's kind of that's kind of showing you how to make that butt curve out of just 3 quick curves.